Morning, everybody. Now, my topic today is going to be on probably what everybody most really likes: ice cream versus frozen yogurt. I'm sorry, let me catch my breath. I'm going to tell you the difference between frozen yogurt and ice cream, and why is frozen yogurt better than ice cream. Frozen yogurt is a lot healthier. It's just like ice cream. It looks like ice cream. When you scoop it up, it tastes like ice cream. Now let's talk about the difference between the two. Now, frozen yogurt has that kind of feeling when you pull down the lever, it comes out nice and smooth, kind of like ice cream. When you scoop it up with your spoon and it comes into your mouth, it melts very quickly, where ice cream is just like hard to pick. You're just fighting with it, even when you're trying to scoop the damn thing. It's a battle. You're just like battling too much. You're just like, I don't want ice cream no more. Nah, forget it. Now, I got a question for everybody. How many of you has eaten frozen yogurt before?
Yes.
Okay, pretty good. How about ice cream?
Yeah.
Definitely, huh? How many of you think that frozen yogurt is a lot healthier than ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, those opposing, would you change your mind if you knew what kind of things it contained? Let's find out. All right, 1 cup of regular vanilla ice cream contains 275 calories, 5 grams of protein, 31 grams of carbohydrates, 15 grams of fat, and 9 grams of saturated fat. Now let's look at 1 cup of vanilla frozen yogurt. It contains 221 calories, 5 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbohydrates, 6 grams of fat, and 4 grams of saturated fat.
Wow.
See the difference there? It's a lot healthier, trust me. Now, what's the difference between the two? What are they made of? Ice cream, let's see. Okay, ice cream is obviously a frozen treat, but it must contain at least 10% milk fat. Now, frozen yogurt is not really a requirement. It's not supposed to, it doesn't have as much as milk fat as ice cream, but it only has cultured milk, which is like cream or yogurt. Now, if you decide to get frozen yogurt, how can you make your treat healthy? There are many toppings there, as we've seen before, like fruits, nuts, and other kinds like candy, cookies, and stuff like that. It's a lot better if you guys get nuts and granola, because it's a lot more healthier, and fruits as well. Now, if you're walking down the line and you see chocolate, do not stare at it. I'm warning you, because it will whisper your name. It's very crazy out there. You're just like, no, you can't. Okay, just a little bit. And the next thing you know, you're gonna have your cup full of chocolate and candy, and trust me, it's gonna make you big. Now, if you guys prefer ice cream, which probably most of you do, try to make it as healthy as possible. Try switching to either sugar-free ice cream, reduced fat, or both, which is impossible to find. Today I explained the difference between frozen yogurt and ice cream, and how frozen yogurt is a lot healthier than ice cream. It's just like ice cream. It looks like ice cream. It has the same flavors as ice cream, but it's a lot healthier than ice cream. Next time you consider eating, dessert, for those of you who are on a diet like me, try to consider frozen yogurt. And if you do, get the most healthier flavors and toppings. Thank you very much.
Oh, really? Sounds better when I do it.
Well, Kevin, what did you think?
Well, I know I said at the beginning you started off with your topic. There was no attention grabber, but so that was something you should have done that. And these are just the cons. You read off the outline, and you didn't have note cards. It didn't seem like you were that prepared for it, which is why I'm sure you were nervous at the beginning, and it was very short. But you did actually look up at the audience a lot, and you projected your voice really well. I liked how you got the audience involved with asking us questions and making it, giving little jokes in there, making it enjoyable to hear. But yeah, I think you probably just didn't have enough time to prepare for this speech. So, other than that, you did good with what you had.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to agree with a lot of things that Kevin said. There's basically no real introduction that follows any of the guidelines that we talked about. We got a greeting, and my topic is. There's not really a preview of what the body of the speech is going to be. So there's information, and I think there's a pattern of the information, but it's not very clearly set up for the audience, and that's a bit problematic. So it needs to be structured a little bit more clearly. Excuse me. It's kind of a fun topic, but you need to develop it a lot more to make it substantive and something that is worthy of the time and energy that you're supposed to have put into this. This really feels like something that could casually be put together on a Sunday afternoon, and it just feels underdeveloped. You have a couple of pieces of information about ice cream versus frozen yogurt when it comes to nutritional issues. I didn't hear a source citation on any of that. As a matter of fact, I didn't hear any sources in any of the speech. And when you did the comparison between the nutritional contents, I was listening. Apparently, I wasn't listening as closely as everybody else was, or that you were, because I heard pretty much the same caloric intake and the same amount of protein kinds of things. There may have been some differences, and you sounded like it was obvious what the difference was, and I didn't think it was that obvious, and so I think you need to highlight that a little bit more. There's probably some big difference in one or two of the numbers that matters the most, but it wasn't in the calories, and it wasn't in the first thing that you were talking about. I forget exactly what that was, but the other numbers, why are they the more important numbers? That seems to be what you're saying. Now, you do a nice job talking to the audience. I think that you've got a friendly style. You're having fun. There's lots of gestures, and you're relaxed talking to us. I don't think that you needed the script, and you wave it around a little bit. That's a little bit distracting. So you want to get that out of your hand. The big page is there as well. At the end of the speech, it sounds like you've kind of changed your topic from why making a value argument that frozen yogurt is superior to ice cream to how you could reduce the problems of any of these delicious frozen treats and make them healthier for you, which is a kind of a different goal than you set up at the beginning of the speech. So another example of why you need to have a little bit more control over what the point of the speech is at the beginning. All right, thank you. Janet, we're going to have you next, please. And let's see. Ariel's supposed to do the written evaluation. Carlos is supposed to do the oral evaluation.